Canyon Lee is a locality within Wingecarribee Shire that has a lot of bushfire-prone land. There is risk of bushfire here, but it's also a really important corridor, the Great Western Wildlife Corridor. Council was responsible for bringing the Hotspots program to the Southern Highlands to equip rural landholders with fire management skills. A lot of people in the community have fear about fire, and some of that is very justified, but it's an opportunity for landholders to come along and learn more about the science behind fire management and fire as a tool for ecological management.
Fire scares me, as I know it moves really fast and they're uncontrollable. I came along because we've just moved into the area 2 years ago. I hope to learn about how to introduce fire to clear up a lot of our areas.
Fires around Canyon Lee are just so unpredictable. I think it should be an integral part of living in Canyon Lee, that you all learn how a fire works.
The Hotspots program is a collaborative program in that it brings multiple agencies together. Today is to bring the local community to talk about fire management, to try and give them the skills and the tools that they need to manage their own properties. We need to have landholders become self-reliant and manage their own properties and not look towards the Rural Fire Service to do so.
It's a wonderful program that brings together Nature Conservation Council and the Rural Fire Service.
People say fire is unpredictable, but really it's the weather that's unpredictable, the fuel and slope and things like that. We choose an area that's got high fire risk, but it also has very high biodiversity and conservation values. We do some basic fire ecology. They learn some of the science behind fire management and the effects on the ecology, and then how they can apply that to their properties.
We did a test burn, had a look at how the fire was behaving. That was all okay. All the weather conditions were good to go. We called into fire control to say that we were starting to burn. People are often amazed that we can control the intensity of a fire if it's done properly and it's done to the right prescription.
It's fantastic having all these trained people around, that's for sure, and the equipment. As I said before, I wouldn't be doing this on my own.
There can never be enough fire trucks for every house. And so we need people to be prepared, and this helps them be prepared, and it makes them part of that coordinated fire management and firefighting effort.
Quite frightening, to be honest. Yeah, just watching it and how quickly it got away and how quickly it moved. The biggest thing I've achieved is my fire management plan. They show you how to set this up, where your asset protection zones are, where your scrub is, the different types of trees that you've got on your properties. This plan is amazing. Everyone should do this Hotspots course.
A very useful tool to make you feel much better prepared and to be doing something. I mean, it's just not enough to have a bushfire survival plan.
If other landholders around here all did this, well, that would stop the big threat of big bushfires through the whole area.
I think we've got to balance this fear of fire with learning to use fire as a tool and trying to get ecological benefits, but also the protection of assets.
I hope they walk away with a greater understanding of fire and not so much a fear of fire, and that they're able to have the skill set to be comfortable to be able to conduct the fuel management on their property in the future.
I think the success has been the collaboration between Rural Fire Service and the Nature Conservation Council. Not normally two groups you would mix together, but they've been working closely together for quite a while now at like a state level.
And I feel like I'm now going to be able to be a caretaker of it. Instead of just being there running a property, I now am a caretaker for the future.